Hello guys and welcome to Mark Shrimp Tanks. If you're new to the channel, want to subscribe, hit this button down here and you'll learn more. If you want to never miss a video, hit the bell icon over this side as well. Today we're going to do my monthly update video, but first, before we get started, we're going to do a little bit of the giveaway. You notice how I always say that wrong in my videos. We're going to do a little bit of a giveaway. Here's what I'm going to give away this month. This is one set. This is a triple pack of my products that I sell. We have MacLeod, nettle mix and pollen. I'm going to give away one of these to YouTube, and I'm going to give the other one away to Facebook. And the Facebook group is called Aquarium Shrimp Keeping. If you want to double your chances of winning this, please go over there. I will leave a link in the description, and you can have double the chance of winning one of these things. Okay, so that is the prize for this month. What I want you to do though is in the comment section below, say, Mark, I want to win the triple pack. Okay, that's all you have to say. Alright, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to go into macro mode as always, and we're going to go from tank to tank. Okay, so here we have the red ram's horn snail tank. By the way, they absolutely love carrots. Split it in half and they will eat the inside out. And this stuff doesn't go off either. I notice in some of my tanks I can have this in the tank for more than a month and it looks exactly the same as the day I put it in, right? So snails absolutely love the carrot. What I've also done with this tank as well, guys, is I've increased the pH a little bit. I want this to be over 7 because my snails are struggling. Even though I give them lots of calcium products, etc., they're still struggling. So hopefully by the next video you'll see a little bit of an improvement. I can see some improvement in their shells. With this guy here, you can see the new growth. Let's have a look over here. What's this? This used to house my cherry shrimp, but I've since changed to painted fire reds. These guys are absolutely gorgeous. I got this from a breeder in Denmark called Dennis. He is the owner of Pure Nordic. And you're actually looking at his food as well. Okay, so that's what's happened in this tank this month. Let's go over to my blue boat tank. These guys, there have been a few additions in here. I have some, what are these guys called now? Blue steel. I have a few of them in here as well from the same guy, Dennis in Denmark. And I also have, let me see, an Aura tiger somewhere in here. We're going to have some crossbreeding, hopefully, fingers crossed. In the tank, nothing else has really changed from the last video. This little breeder thing was for me to do some selective breeding, but I'm not at that stage yet. So what's a good thing about it as well is I notice the shrimp like to graze on it. It gets a little bit brown and the shrimp like to graze on it, so that's good. These are my royal blue orange-eyed tigers. And the reason I'm calling them my royal blue orange-eyed tigers is because this is the variation. It's the difference in grading, guys. If you ever keep orange-eyed blue tigers, these are the royal ones where they're very dark. You don't really see the black tiger stripes in their body anymore. Some of these you probably will. Like this little guy here, he would be, in this tank he would be considered a cull, but in any other tank he would be considered an orange-eyed blue tiger. Okay, I also have another tank of these over here. That's why this one's looking a little bare, because I'm selectively breeding these ones out. This also has the net as well, because I see they like being on it. This tank here is not doing too great. You can see the shrimp there in the middle, all around that Savasser tang. I think in total I've lost about 10 shrimp out of this tank. I haven't had a death in months, but before I was losing a shrimp every other day. The deaths have stopped, and the females in here, they have been getting buried, but there's a problem with them, the young not surviving. I have seen the odd baby shrimp in here, nothing surviving. I've seen, at least in my time of seeing the shrimp, about 7 buried shrimp, and when there is like 20-30 baby shrimp at a time, and I'm not seeing anything, nothing is surviving. So today I took a little bit of action. I can't tell you about it yet until I know for sure it works, because it was advice from a professional breeder, and so we're going to see if it works before I tell you what it is. Okay, if I tell you, if anyone has the same kind of problem, I'll probably tell you in a private message, because I swore to secrecy. Let's go up to the big tank at the top. Now this tank has had similar issues as the tank you just saw. The adults are not dying, but the babies are not living either. Okay, so I am not sure if it's the soil, but we are going to work with this to see if we can beat whatever problem it is. I've introduced some crystal blacks in here that I know are buried to see if their young live as well, because I have tried to put some young Taiwan bees in here before and they just don't live. But the tank is looking fantastic. I'll give you a shot of this once I finish talking about the other tanks. I'll come and give you a full tank shot because I know you guys like to see that kind of thing. You want to see the moss wall? It's pretty well grown out now. A little bit of fuzz algae going in there, but the rest of it is grown out quite nicely. This is weeping moss as well, so it's really slow growing. The moss you see at the back is just plain old Java moss, which looks good. This is going to fill in really nicely along the bark. We have the Busa philandra that I got from Roger Ellingson, who is a breeder of shrimp in Norway, where you can also see his link in my description as well. Okay, let's go over to my other orange-eyed blue tiger tank. Remember I said to you I had two? These are the ones I would consider orange-eyed blue tigers. You can see in these ones, most of them you can see that they have the stripes. One or two of them have the stripes, but they're also a grade which is called rusty. There's a little bit rustiness, there's a little bit redness in them, like the one dead center of the screen. But there's a lot of guys in here now. A lot of shrimp. If you're interested in buying some, I have them for sale on my website, but as of now it is only to people in Norway. Here are some of the culls you can see of the orange-eyed blue tigers as well. You can see how they are so dull compared to the other ones. I think these ones would be called blonde orange-eyed blue tigers because they still have the orangeness in the eyes, they're just different colour. Okay, let's have a look at the next tank. These are the cherries. Now I love cherries. People ask me why do I still keep cherries when I have so many other shrimp. I absolutely love cherry shrimp. Is that a better shot? These guys have had lots and lots of babies. You can see in the wood at the back here how many there is in this tank. So these are also for sale on my website if you're interested. And they're pretty nice ones as well. Let's go on to the K14s. I've also put in my goldens in here, and there's a lot of shrimp in here as well. They've had lots of babies. You can see just by, if I go slowly, you'll be able to see how many babies there is in here. All on the glass, all up the back. I've actually noticed as well I'm getting Taiwan bee babies in here as well, so that is good. This tank over here, the one that used to be so beautiful, is kind of I still have shrimp in here, there's cherry shrimp in here, but it's really overgrown. I have plans to move this tank and give it a redo. Let's have a little look at the cull tank. It is absolutely overflowing with plants I don't want in any of my other tanks. There's some washer tongue up there, I think there's some there. Lots of Java moss growing in here. The reason, guys, I don't sell Java moss on my website is because I can't get it weed free, and I'm not going to spread weeds. You see here, look at all the fuzzy on the left hand side of the screen, all the fuzziness that was around that plant. I can't get my plants to be absolutely algae free, so I'm not going to sell them. And it's string algae to be precise. See, why is it so out of focus? Come on. Right, let's go on to my middle tank. Now these guys are doing really well. I will probably be able to have these guys up for sale within the next month or two because they're producing so many young. This tank is doing really well. All the babies are surviving, and this was a tank for me that was a problem tank before. Remember, guys, before probably about 6-7 months ago, this tank used to be filled with Taiwan bees, remember? And they just died, one after the other they died. That was a bacterial problem, which has now been fixed. Let's see. Let's see if any of you guys can spot any Taiwan bees in here. There are quite a few. There's a lot of little pandas and things. Let me just turn off the light over here so there's not so much glare. And we can go to the other side and look as well. See all the babies in the soil? See them? See them moving around? So this tank is doing really, really well. There's babies everywhere. There's a beautiful little, it's just out of the range of what you will be able to see in focus. There's quite a few little azure bolts here. I can actually see a little panda here as well. Of course they're always just out of the shot. This is my bed of zeolite that I have in here. This is meant to stop problems with ammonia before it becomes a problem. You can see the bit carrot there. Carrot. See all the biofilm here as well. So that's what is very, very important. You think it's a dirty tank, it's actually biofilm on the glass. Typically where you will get lots and lots of baby shrimp are tanks where there is a lot of biofilm. He jumped because he got a fright. We're going to go up to the top tank. These guys are doing really, really well. They're also for sale on my website, and this isn't an ad for my website, by the way, guys. It's just that if I'm selling them, I may as well tell you about them in a video as I'm going along. Some Java moss here. It's like a little bit of a Christmas tree. There's a female here at the back that is absolutely huge. I wonder if, let me see if I can point to her without going out of focus. Where is she? There, you see her at the end of my finger. But there's loads and loads of them. Today's food, by the way, as well, is Pure Nordic's Nord Snow. Let me just show you what it looks like. I think I'll do that when I do my update videos as well. Just give you a little bit of information of what food I'm feeding that day, because you guys will ask me in the comment section anyway. So this is Pure Nordic's Nord Snow. It's one of those foods that is very, very hard to overfeed because it doesn't really go off like other foods. It doesn't pollute the water like the other foods. Okay? So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to ask me in the comment section below. And I'll catch you all in the next one. And good luck with the competition, by the way. Happy shrimp keeping.